Well, hello everybody. Nice to have you back again. It's me, Mr. Griffiths. My privilege again in this bizarre time to read Bad Dad, chapter 19. A warning. What did Flip say? Asked Dad. He'd been waiting outside the telephone box in the centre of town as his son made the call. What do you think? Replied Frank, rolling his eyes. Yes? Yes! Write a poem for church. It was her dream come true. And look, said the boy, unfolding his hand. We've still got some money left over for sweets. You go on ahead, I'll meet you in there, said the man. The sweet shop was just a few steps up the high street. Dad seemed restless, as if he needed to be somewhere else. Is everything all right, Dad? Yes, mate, I'm fine. I'll see you at the sweet shop. With that, the man turned on his heel and limped off down the road. Where are you going, Dad? The boy called after him. Nowhere. You can't be going nowhere. You must be going somewhere. Before Frank could finish what he was going to say, his father disappeared round the corner. The boy shook his head. This was very odd. Even so, he traipsed over to the shop, still dripping water from the well. Ding! The bell on the door dinged as Frank entered Raj's shop, the town's favourite newsagents. Raj himself was a huge jolly jelly of a man who probably ate more of his sweets than he ever sold. Ah, my favourite but slightly soggy customer. Welcome, said Raj. To Frank's surprise, the man was down on his knees picking up sweets from the floor and placing them back on the shelves. Frank looked around the shop. It was often messy, but it was messier than normal. In fact, it looked like a bomb had gone off and hit it. Magazines were scattered across the floor, pens and pencils had been snapped in half, and the freezer was upturned upside down. Melted ice cream swirled out of it, forming a multicoloured milky puddle. What on earth happened to your shop? Asked the boy. Oh, nothing, replied the man quickly. Nothing at all. You do not worry your little head about it, young sir. Raj frantically continued trying to put everything back in its place. In the hustle and bustle, ow! A large jar of bonbons was knocked off the shelf and hit him right on the head. The plastic jar smashed open, showering him in sugary white dust. Poor Raj slumped down on the floor in despair. Frank sat next to him. He put his arm around the newsagent. Please tell me, Raj, what happened here? It's those two men. One is big and fat, the other is tall and thin. They come to the shop all the time and they demand money from businesses. If you do not give it to them, they smash the place up. I gave them £100, but they said they wanted more next time. Much more. They said this was a warning. Next time they would smash me up. I think I know who they are. Fingers and thumbs. Yes, that is them. Why don't you call the police about it? Raj shook his head sorrowfully. The men said they will hurt my family if I rat on them. I just don't know what to do. Let me help you first tidy up. So together the pair did their best to restore some order to the man's shop. Frank glanced at the front pages of some of the newspapers that had been wept onto the floor. The headline said, "Stop that Rolls Royce! Mystery of the demon driver. Cars piled up with cop cars." "I wonder if they were involved with this," said Raj. The boy shrugged. "Who knows? There must be some way to stop them." "It's a brave person who does. They are bad through and through. They have been terrorizing poor shopkeepers like me for over years. I shudder to think what evil they are capable of." Finally, the pair managed to right way up the freezer. Frank looked on as Raj scooped up melted ice cream off the floor. "Milkshake, young sir? 5p?